everyone, I'm Ashley Jenkins, and at Apple's WWDC keynote, Epic Games and Chair Entertainment announced they're set to complete the Infinity Blade games trilogy on iOS later this month. The Infinity Blade series has thus far been an incredible success, having sold more than 11 million copies across the two existing installments for a total of over $60 million. Last year, Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney went so far as to call the first game the most profitable they'd ever made in terms of time versus revenue. Details on the final installment in the trilogy are still sketchy, but you'll have two playable characters, a warrior, Cyrus, and a stealthy female warrior thief called Issa. A dragon will serve as a persistent antagonist throughout the game. It will be available in the App Store on September 18th. The same day, Apple launches iOS 7. Speaking of Apple, they're giving their new OS its first major cosmetic overhaul since 2007. And they're releasing iTunes Radio, a service that will go head-to-head with current offerings like Pandora and Spotify. They also announced the next iteration of the iPhone 5 is actually split into two models, the 5S and the 5C. The 5S has a couple of pretty slick improvements. A fingerprint scanner in the home button you can use instead of a passcode, and a dramatically improved camera sensor that's 15% larger than the current model. Now, before you freak out about handing your fingerprint over to Apple, they have confirmed that the fingerprint data will not be stored anywhere but on the phone itself, so you're safe until someone steals your thumb. The camera in the 5S is still 8 megapixels, but this is the first time in 2 generations the sensor has been upgraded, and the increased size indicates it will be better in low-light situations. Oh, and it supports slow motion now, so everyone can follow in the footsteps of our own Gavin Free. The iPhone 5S will come in 3 different colors: graphite, don't call it black; gold, don't call it champagne; and silver, don't call it lightish gray. In the color department, the newly announced iPhone 5C wins hands down. It will be available in 5 bright hues, so you can match it to your Vita Slim, if that sees a Western release, and it heralds Apple's entry into the affordable phone market. So now you'll see even more 10-year-olds with smartphones. The 5C is nearly identical in feature set to the current iPhone 5, but comes wrapped in a plastic case instead of metal and has an improved HD front camera. Apple says it's for FaceTime, but we know it's really for Snapchat and Instagram, right? Are you excited for Infinity Blade? How about for the new phones that we totally didn't see coming? Shout out in the comments below. If you enjoy Rooster Teeth bringing you the news, click like and consider subscribing if you're new around here. And make sure you check out roosterteeth.com for more of our content, like the podcast, where Bernie saw this coming back in 2011. He also predicted pirates in Assassin's Creed. Basically, he can see the future.